Okay, finally getting back to the Manta here. The Manta is the Coyote X from Hardcastle McCormick. Anybody that's been following this would remember this from probably about a year ago. I got sidetracked on two other kits, the Dune Buggy and the 37 Ford. And basically, I got sidetracked because I needed a break from this. This is a pretty detailed kit, a lot of stuff that I'm not used to, and it kind of whooped me. So I regrouped and I'm back to it now. This is the current project. Now, what is the Manta montage is actually the Coyote X from Hardcastle McCormick, and it's this car. You guys are probably pretty sick of seeing it, but this is the current project I'm getting back to now. And where did I leave it off? You know, I'm not completely sure. I pulled a bunch of parts out here just to kind of show what's left on the trees. I've built a lot of the parts just to show you how many parts are in this kit. This is, well, I'm going to be using those shocks over there, but and maybe some of these here, but a lot of these parts are left over from whatever kit this is based on. I don't even know. I mean, it's clearly an M6 McLaren M6, M8, something, but I've never been able to find the actual kit that it's based on. I'm going to try not to go over time here, so basically I'm just going to give you kind of a quick look at where this one left off. There's all the parts. I was having issues with the motor. What had happened is I tried to drill the plug holes after I'd already glued the heads on, and they were hitting the block at that angle and I couldn't get them to go in. So what I'm going to have to do is break these heads off and then gouge the block to make it hollow so that I can make straight holes. So I'm kind of doing over on the engine there. But that engine color there, that is the Sunburst, which is what I'm going to paint the whole car in that color. And it should be pretty darn good. By the way, side note here, I got it from the actual guy who built the actual car for the show. That none of the show cars had Chevy small blocks. They were all Volkswagen 1600s in the show. So this is a myth. This is probably a 327, which was one of the things that you could get on the Manta Mirage, which is the kit car that the Coyote X is based off of. But there were no V8s in the show. They were all VWs, like Porsche motors. But here's an idea of the kind of thing that this kit has. So many things going on in it. And you know, like, look at those motor mounts there. One of those is the right motor mount, and I don't even know which one. But it has a lot of original parts that have been refitted. I think only one of these dashboards goes on here, or these are two parts of the same dashboard. I'm going to have to get reacquainted with the instructions. And then, of course, I bought that detail kit there because I'm going to be wiring this one pretty small. And yeah, that's basically it. Here's all these parts are ready for this is suspension and gearbox and steering and so on. A lot of parts on this one, but it should be worth it in the end. And oh yeah, I wanted to show, especially Ralph. Thanks for the tip, Ralph, on using the cone bit to get in there in that tight area. If you can remember, this was a situation where I was stuck, and you were right, the cone bit on the Dremel got it in there the right way and got that going. Now this body, of course, is primed and getting ready for painting, but I've started wet sanding a little bit just to make sure it's completely smooth for the paint job, which should be coming up fairly shortly. And that's about it on the Manta. Now this is, I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of updates on YouTube because my updates kind of go on forever. But I wanted to say, this is our forum. Let me turn this light on, I've got a glare. There we go. This is the forum that Jared started. Jared is Bowtie Bad Boy, and this is at the YouTube MCF proboards.com. And it's not the model car Familia anymore, it's actually nothing. The acronym stands for nothing. We remember Jimmy dissolved the model car Familia, but we had this thing here, and we just got to kind of come up with a different acronym. But this is our forum. This is, let's see if I can even do this. And you probably recognize that one. We have a Model of the Month contest, and the prize, we vote on it ourselves with a poll, and the prize is that you get your car on the main page when you log on. And as you can see here, Jordan won first place on the forum as well as on the YouTube contest with his Chevy there. And in second place, there's the cutaway Enzo that I think twin turbo built and entered. And I got third place this time with that Corvette. But here's it, you know, this is where we all hang out. There's not a lot of us here. We had a kind of a mass exodus. We are not completely sure why, but this forum is still here. It's still very capable. You can do pictures. Here's a area here where we're showing how to put all your pictures on Photo Bucket and how to get them into the forum. I'm watching my time here. But basically just a bunch of guys talking. But now here's the sections here where we vote for the Model of the Month. And which reminds me, we haven't started that this month, but we will. And the main forum is kind of broken up into two big sections: work in progress and finished builds. I don't do a whole lot in the finished builds category, but for example, I did just finish one. It was Bumblebee there. And you'll see, like in the forum here, these are pictures that never made it onto the YouTube video. Just more pictures of the finished model. But what you'll find here in this forum is quite a bit more pictures of ongoing projects. Like, for example, I'm going to try to find what I'm about to start up again is my topic with the Manta, which has like a year's worth of hardly anything going on here. Let's see if I can even find it. There it is. And I've accidentally clicked on the wrong one. But yep, I'm about to run out of time. But if you want to see more updates than you would see on YouTube, yeah, here we go. And this is where I'm going to be posting all the updates for this Manta from now on until the final big production video that I'll be posting on YouTube, which will be a while from now. But it's about to run out of time. Hope to see you all there at the YouTube MCF, whatever that stands for. See you later.